Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Sandy. Merdul. Hi, Darlene's Tanks. Hi, Because You're Fish. Hi, Bob.
Howdy.
So I hope everybody had a good Easter.
Yeah.
And tonight I was going to do an auction, but I'll have to wait and see because we only have 15 people in here, which is kind of unusual. So we'll give it a little while and maybe we'll do a bill paying auction.
Wonder where everybody's at.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's about half of what you usually start with.
Yeah, I know. That's not very many people. I usually have a lot more people than that. Hello, Mike. But I'll show you guys stuff. This is what I'm hoping to auction off tonight. Let me switch over to the screen where I can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I can eat.
There is, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's a mother goose with some babies. And some babies tucked up under her wings, and Bob just disappeared. Oh, I think because he's eating. And then I have this one here. And they're both 4x6 drawings. And they're both in mats that can be dropped right into 5x7 frames.
Are those bighorn sheep?
Yeah. Bighorn sheep, and then the mother Canadian goose with the babies. And I have been getting stuff sent out to my Patreons, doing my cards for that. And I had to do a lot more than I thought which I got smart and I made a notebook so I could write down what I send everybody. Because I thought, I've got enough cards done, and I started going through and writing people's names down that I needed to send them to, and I still had a lot more to do. But I do have some giveaways for tonight. One of them is, I'm going to give this guy here away.
I like that.
That is a, oh gosh, the name of it just left my mind.
Tetra?
Yeah, it's a Tetra, but it's the see-through one.
Oh.
I forget what they're called.
See-through Tetra?
No, it's called something else. But I can't remember right now. My mind just went blank. But anyway, I usually don't do a background, but because he's see-through, so he's got a lot of the color of the background showing through. So he's got a background on him.
See, I didn't realize that. I thought, what a pretty color Tetra, but I was looking at it in the email.
Yeah, they're kind of like see-through, and then they've got a goldish tint to them. So he's kind of goldish, but then you can see the background through him too.
Now, when you do these that you're going to give away, you post them on Patreon, and we see them. And
I could pull up the Patreon and show them. Be a little better than trying to show them here.
But I'm saying, if people were Patreons, if wanted to be, they would have first choice. They would.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep, Patreons get first choice. Yep. And then I'm going to give away this little guy here, which is a baby cottontail from the side. And I'm going to give one other one away, but I'm not sure which one because I've got a whole stack here. So I might let people yell out which one they like. This is a pronghorn butt.
Damn, it sure is.
And a baby buffalo, which the Indians called them little red dogs.
I saw that. I read that. That's cool.
And we've got a portrait of a pronghorn.
That's nice.
And a tree swallow.
That's pretty.
And a chicken, which is actually going to Bob for his Patreon.
Yay.
And I've got Maria, hi, thank you. And I've got a buffalo.
What is he doing, that buffalo?
He was sharpening his horns on the tree.
I thought that's what he was doing. Yeah.
And some baby mallards. And a swan sleeping. And a sheep. So one of those, I'm going to do 3 giveaways tonight. So we're going to do for sure, the baby bunny, the baby cottontail, and the tetra, and then one other one. But I'm not sure which one, unless someone yells out one that they want for sure.
Did somebody, a patron, sorry, my mouth's full, did a patron get one of them today already?
I'm not sure. I've got part of them sent and part of them sitting here ready to go. I'm trying to not trying to combine stuff in fewer trips to the post office. So some of the stuff went out, and then I'm waiting, and tomorrow I'll be sending out this stack of cards here.
Well, let me say that differently, the way I should have said it. When you posted them to patrons, did somebody buy one?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Damn it. I thought there was another one I really liked. Oh, well.
But I might be able, let me see if I can share that at all. Hang on. Yeah, I might be able to do that. Hang on. So I'm going to share screen for a second.
You can take me down if you want to.
No, you're fine. Okay, I think I'm sharing this screen.
Yep.
So that's my Patreon. So this card here is the baby bunny. I'm going to be giving that away. This one is going to be the other giveaway. It's an X-ray tetra.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to be a giveaway tonight. And I haven't decided for sure what the third giveaway is going to be, but here's the portrait of the pronghorn. And we've got the buffalo calf and the antelope butt there. And this one I'm hoping to sell tonight. We'll do an auction, see if anybody wants it. It's a mother goose, and if you look like under her wings, she's got some more things under her wing there. And this is one of the Patreon cards. This one's actually going to Bob.
Hey,
And there's the buffalo and the barn swallow. And that's the other one that I want to try to sell tonight to pay my internet bill. And that's, of course, a bighorn ram. And then we're in last week's stuff. So yeah.
I think it does show better on there. There's no glare.
Yeah. And my webcam is not that great. So that's what's on the agenda for tonight. That and just talking.
Trying to get these comments up here. Did Murdo or Maria, did somebody share Pam's stream out? I just thought of that.
Oh, I always forget about that too. I don't know.
That never hurts.
No. Hi, Foxy's Fishes. Hi, Colette. Hi, GRB. So I think we'll start out by giving something away, and then we'll see if anybody wants to bid on one of the bigger drawings. So what do you guys think? Should I give away the X-ray tetra?
You mean as the third one or as the first giveaway for sure?
As the first giveaway.
I like that.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the third one. I'm going to go back to because I've only got 3 more Patreon cards to get done before I send them all out. All the rest of them out. And so I want to get back to giving away 3 cards you know, every week, because I like to do that. I don't like to give away just one. I like to give away a couple at least. So yeah, so I'm going to be going back to giving away 3, but I don't know which one to make my third one, because I've got this big stack of them here that are going out to the Patreons. Merdul says no giveaway unless y'all get up to 30 likes.
Yeah, that's the thought there too.
We should do it at least 100 likes, don't you think?
Be careful. One time I said I'd do a purple mullet if they got to 100 likes. I'm not kidding. They got to like 110, and usually I'd get maybe 25 or 30 likes. This is a year ago. They did it. I don't know who them people were, but
Awesome. So, like I say, for sure I'm going to give away this Bloodfin Tetra and the Baby Bunny. And then you need, there's 35 watching, so we'll do one giveaway now, and then we'll do another one in a while. Then I'll decide which to do for the third giveaway tonight, and the rest of them will go out to my Patreons.
Fish Room, we can post a link in there about how to become a Patreon.
Yeah, if you become a Patreon, then you just let me, you just, in the comments, you just say, I want that one. And then goes to my PayPal, and then I send it.
She sends out an email every time she has drawings like this, and the patrons get first choice.
Yeah, patrons always get first choice.
So you'd get an email.
So, if you see something you really, really like, and you don't want to take a chance on it being given away before if you're going to get it, if you want it for sure, then you'd better jump in and get it.
Danny says there's 35 likes now, so.
The ACO cards are $30 a piece, and the 4x6s, if you buy them before the auction, are $85 a piece. So $30 and $85 for the bigger drawings.
But if there's something you really want, you don't have to compete in an auction to get it. You just get it.
Yep. And that's it. Yep. Because most of the time they go for more than that when I auction them. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, so I'm going to give away the X-Ray Tetra right now. So, how we do the giveaways, if you're new here, is I pull up a random number generator, and then we guess a number between probably 1 and 50, and whoever comes closest without going over wins the drawing. And if there's a tie, then we do a tiebreaker. So, and Bob disappeared again.
I'm polishing off my chicken legs so I can stop eating.
Okay. And they can be sent anywhere in the world. You don't have to worry about living in the U.S. for the little cards. And I think that's it. So as soon as I hit start, everybody guess a number, and we'll give away the little Tetra drawing. Yep. Oh, let me pull up the random number selector. Got to get that up here. My mind's not working real good tonight. Random number generator. And we'll do between 1 and 50. Now, not even I will know what the number is, because after everybody's done guessing, I hit the generate button in front of everybody. So that way everybody knows it's totally fair. So I'm going to hit start. And 1, 2, 50. What's the largest work I've ever done? I've done a couple paintings that were like 38 by 48 or something like that. They were big.
Yazzie.
Did you want a number in, Bob?
No, I'm going to set this one out. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Yazzie.
Oh, yeah, one guess only.
36, huh? Kiwi picked the number I would have picked. 33.
Oh, Sandy, I got to tell you, I sent you a package like a month ago and it came back today. They said the address wasn't right. So in Facebook, could you send me your address again? Because I got to resend that along with the card that you won last week. So if you could do that for me, that would be really good. Hi, Bunny Viper.
Oh, GRB said 33 also. Hey, Priscilla.
Priscilla said she was yelling her number from across the room. Oh, I hope you typed it in too. Oh, I love Priscilla. Yeah, I got it back, so evidently I did something wrong on the address. So if you could resend me your address, then I'll just add that card that you won last week to it and resend them. Hi, Bunny.
Hi, Bunny.
Hi, Patty. Chevy Fish, hi. Okay, I'm going to hit stop. I think everybody's had a chance to get a number in.
Yeah, they've stopped.
And then we're going to go put the generator up on the stream so everybody can watch me. And then everybody's got to help me go back through and look for numbers. And I'd better be on live chat or I'm going to be in trouble here. Okay, random number generator. Okay, so here's a random number generator, and I'm going to hit the button that says generate, and we shall see who the winner is. And we have number 16.
I don't remember seeing that number, but
Oh, whoever's closest without going over. I was not in live chat, so people are going to have to help me out with this.
oh, there's 17, Colette.
Oh, Colette, you missed it by one.
Connie W's got 12, and Thomas has 12. Danny had 7. Michael Long has 16. It's Michael Long.
Oh, yep. So, Michael, if you could send me your mailing address to my email, which I shall put in. And now on my email, copy and paste it because it's spelled different than you would think. And if you don't spell it exactly right, it won't go through. So send me your mailing address and in the subject line, put Tetra drawing. So there is my email address. Like I say, send me your mailing address with the subject Tetra drawing, and the drawing is yours. Hi, Danica. Hi, Detroit Shrimp. Yep, Dual, that's right. Danikin, I've been working on a little painting for Danikin too. Right now I have 3 oil paintings in the drying stage, so they're all like in the process of drying enough to add to them, which always takes a while. Oil paintings are a buildup of layers. Yes, there is a bunny drawing giveaway tonight. The next drawing that I'm going to give away tonight is a little bitty, oops, I should take that random number generator off the screen now.
Hey, Vic B.
All right. The next one I'm going to give away is a baby cottontail bunny.
Kenny, I hope you win that.
And actually, his name was Winston. And there's kind of a funny story. I took Buddy to the dog park in Montana. I was living in Montana. And as soon as I got there, the skies just opened up with this horrendous thunderstorm and rain and stuff. And Buddy was running through the weeds on the side. And I heard this squealing. And this little tiny baby cottontail ran up and got right between my feet, trying to protect himself from the rain. I'm not kidding. He went right, like, nuzzled right down in the middle of my feet. So I just I scooped him up and wrapped him up in my shirt and took him home, and Megan and I took care of him until he was big enough to release. But I didn't want to release him back at the dog park, so we took him to this place out of town that is by the stream, and there's lots of tall grass and lots of trees and stuff and brush so that he could hide from predators, and we turned him loose out there. And his name was Winston, and most of the little baby bunny drawings that you'll see me doing there of Winston, because of course I had to use the opportunity of having a baby cottontail to take a lot of reference photos of him because that is what I do. Oh, hey, Ginger. Just send the bunny to Kenny.
Ginger, are you still having to work lots of extra to give vaccines?
Oh, I didn't think about that. I bet she is.
She had been, I know.
I bet she is busy.
How many people are in here now? Let's see.
And Maria, are you serious? Did you want to buy this for Kenny, or are you just joking? Because it was going to be in my giveaways, but of course I'm always willing to sell one right now, especially. Ginger says too much working, not enough fun. Oh my God, she's worked 115 hours over the last 2 weeks.
Crazy.
Jeez, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay, Maria, I will do that. That one will go to Kenny. And I'm going to mention this, and nobody take it wrong or feel under any obligation. And also just to say how much I play. When I started doing the card giveaways, I think I had 100 of these. They're little card holders like this, right? And I put the ACO cards inside of them. It's any of you have gotten one, it comes in the hard plastic sleeve. That's what this is hard plastic sleeves. And I think I started with a little bit over 100 of them, and then I ordered a box of 200, and I just opened up the last package of these guys. So I put it in down below in the description, but if anybody's feeling really generous, wants to buy any of these, I could really use them, because this is a box of 25 and there's already some of it gone, and that's the last of them. But that goes to show you how many cards have I given away and stuff. over 300.
I've got a couple of them.
Yep, yep, but over 300 card sleeves that I've used. Well, not quite. I'm on the last box for 25, so close to 300. Pretty close to 300.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Michael, I got your address, and Sandy, I got your address. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you.
It does, doesn't it, Chevy?
Ginger has a lot of them, yes.
Yeah, she does.
But I've given a whole lot of them away in my live streams too, because I've been giving them away for over a year now. And the last month, I've only given away one a stream, but before I always gave away 3 a stream. And I'm going to be going back to doing that again. So a lot of people have my little drawings, which I think is pretty awesome because I'm going to turn all of you into art collectors. So, okay. So what else did we need to talk about, Bob?
Oh my God, you didn't tell me I had to have an agenda.
Should we try an auction? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Because you're the auctioneer.
All right.
Okay, so instead of trying to hold up the drawings, which doesn't work very well, should we do the ram first, Bob, or the ducks? Or the geese?
The geese.
The geese? Okay. Okay, so this is, if I can get it without too much shine, this is a 4x6 drawing of a Canadian goose mama with some chicks. And she was sitting along the bank, and she's got her chicks beside her, and then she's got some up under her wing there too, which don't really show other than a little bit of color. I had one photograph of her with the babies where she had like up here where her wings are folded. There was a little set of eyeballs sticking out from a baby that was tucked under there. It was really cute, but I figured on a drawing it would just look weird. So I didn't draw that one in there. But anyway, it's a mother goose with her babies, and I'm actually going to show it on the Patreon so you can see it a little bit better. Of course, anybody who's gotten one knows that the photographs don't do them justice anyway, but you know. Okay, hold on.
Is my Ginger already bidding?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the thing at all yet.
See how you are, Ginger? I can't even get a... Oh, well.
Okay, so I'm going to pull it up here where you can see it without any shine. If I can find it right there. There it is. So that is the mother goose with the babies.
All right. I was going to ask you if there's a reserve, but we've already got a bid, so...
Okay.
Ginger's bid 100.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that went past the reserve I was going to put on it. So.
Yep.
Because I decided that I needed to put, and I hate to tell you guys this, but I decided I needed to put a little bit of reserve on most of them because I don't like working for $2 an hour. So, yep.
All right, and Geek Boy has 110. So the current high bid is 110. We'll give that a couple of minutes. There's 120. Ginger's really wanting that, huh? So high bid is 120. That's back to Ginger. I know, Sandy. We gotta give people a chance. This is an original people. Let's show some love, Maria said. Ginger's got about all of them. I've got some of them here, but Such a friendly goose. All right. The high bid is still Ginger at 120. So you only have to bid 5 more to beat her bid. All right. 120 going once. Still plenty of time to get a bid in. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Danny. Especially Goose Prone. 120
Ginger wants
going.
all of them.
120 going twice to Ginger. I always hate it when there's a delay. Somebody's lagging. That's happened to me before, and I'll be like, no, I had my bid in there.
I know, I've seen it happen a couple times, and it's like I had to say sorry, even though it would have been more money for me. It's like once you say sold, it's sold, you know.
All right. Ginger going thrice. How often do you get to use that word? For 120, it's sold to Ginger.
All right, thank you, Ginger. You're gonna love this one. So the other one that we've got is this one, which is Horn Ram, and I'll pull that up on the screen. And I think it's below this one. Yep, right there.
Is there a reserve on him?
Yeah, I got to do a $50 reserve on the 4x6s.
Oh, he's a 4x6. That's right.
Yeah, that's a 4x6.
Well, I'll do a $50 on him.
Okay.
Maria, for 75.
Maria says, too late, Bob. Ha ha ha.
No. Too late for you, Maria. Ginger for 100. All right, Ginger's got the high bid at 100. Ginger's at it again. You see why she's got almost all of these things. She's brutal on the Patreon emails too. Brutal.
She's been working so hard, though. I know she missed a couple she wanted.
Yeah. All right, Maria said, no, you don't. Maria at 120. Who's money bags? Yep. Maria's got the 120. Ginger said 125.
Yeah, Ginger says she missed so many she wanted. I knew she was missing some because I know that she's working so many hours.
All right. Maria, you gonna let her have it for just $5 more? 125. All right. Ginger going once for 125. I guess Ginger's gonna get everything again.
Oh, she's going to get, that'll make it easy for me to mail them.
That's true. Save you a stamp. All right, Ginger going twice at 125. Good night, Jeffrey. Yes, she is for sure. Mhm. All right. Sold to Ginger for 125.
Oh, thank you again, Ginger. And like I say, that'll make it easy to package them up to mail.
Yep. Yeah, Ginger's been buying the, not Ginger, probably Ginger too, now that I think of it. Maria's been buying the fishes for sure. All right. So the first one was for 120 and the second one was 125.
Yay, I can pay my internet
Well, but you got the
and my gas.
auctioneer's fee. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah. You get a chicken.
Oh, that sounds good.
Night, Jeffrey. Oh, hi, Laura. And Danny, hi. Chalupa, no tomatoes, hello. Geek Boy says, check my email.
On the broken parakeet. What did you finally name it, Danny, or have you named it? I guess several old names, or suggested several of the old names.
Yep, I got it. I got my address sent to you, Geek Boy.
I like that.
You got some drawings coming too. Oh, and I should mention it while I'm thinking about it. One of the things that you got, Geek Boy, one of the things that you won was a little buffalo butt. And when you get that, if you could get a picture of it, I mean, if you can get a picture of it and send to me, because I'd like to try to keep track of everything I've done, and like take a little photographs of everything. And I forgot to take a photograph of that one before I send it to you. So if you could happen to get a photograph of it, that would be really good. Because I've sent out quite a few things that I forgot to get a photograph of, but I really like that buffalo butt, and I wanted a photograph of it, and I didn't take it.
That lapis lazuli, I remember somehow I remember that. I can't remember anybody's name, but studying about that in art appreciation in college, and how the Egyptians and other civilizations used the lapis blue. It's cool.
The what?
He named the parakeet lapis, like lapis.
Oh, that's cool.
That named it lazuli. Sorry, like lapis lazuli.
Thank you, Maria.
I guess that's why I had to take that class as an elective. I finally used it for something.
And thank you, Ginger.
Here's your assistant coming in late, ma'am.
Is my Yazzie finally here?
Here, let's see. She's right here.
Aw, there's my Yazzie. Yazzie.
It's cat hunting right now, I think. Better leave cats alone. You already got spanked once today.
Oh my God, I which this is more irritating than you know. I've got like a bunch of colored pencils and stuff sitting on my desk here. And I had one eraser. I only had one eraser left. And it's gone. It's just flat gone. And I can guarantee you I know what happened to it.
Mario.
Mario took it.
Poor Mario.
Mario does stuff like that. He likes to take my stuff. And I cannot find it anywhere. And I only had one eraser left. So I've been doing everything the last 3 days with no eraser. Okay, Maria, thank you for sharing. So in 15 minutes, we will do another giveaway. Now, Maria is going to buy the little bunny for Daniken. So that is out of the mix for the giveaways. So I'm going to let everybody decide which other card I should give away. So everybody throw up a vote. Of course, you probably got too many choices, but
We'll just give a couple of choices.
that's what I was just thinking. I'd just give a couple of choices here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, there's going to be like 15 different things that people want. So I think for the next giveaway, I'm going to do these choices right here. So which one of these 4 do you guys want me to do for a giveaway? There's a sheep. I'm having a hard time holding my arm up tonight. Rested on the thing. Okay. So we got a sheep. And we have a little portrait of an antelope, pronghorn. Or we have an antelope butt, which actually is the same pronghorn, just from the other side.
A different perspective.
Yes. Or we have a little red dog, which is a buffalo calf.
That's cute.
So those are the 4 choices for the next giveaway.
How close did you have to get that picture, Pam?
Which one?
Of the little bread dog.
Oh, I got like a ton of pictures of them. Most of them, because I'm not stupid, most of them I took out my car window.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to get out and walk along with a mother and her calf. No.
I was just going to ask if you got chased.
No, I have before, but I've been close to the truck. I always stay close. My rule of thumb is on taking photographs of bears and buffalo and stuff like that is within 3 steps of my car. Because I'm a chicken shit. Okay, so we have a pronghorn, but hi, Bendigo. So we have couple votes to give away the Hi Guppy Guru, give away the antelope butt for the next giveaway. Now I got to tell you the I don't know if you saw him. Was it last Saturday when I showed everybody the photographs I took of the bulls that were in rut, the buffalo bulls that were in rut? Did you see those, Bob? Are you there?
I forgot I muted because Yazzie kept running.
Oh. Anyway, those buffaloes that were in rut, and the one sharp that I did the drawing of he was sharpening his horn on the trees, and the other one was like pushing up against a tree. I showed the photograph of him pushing up against the tree, and you could see all his muscles and everything. Those guys get really violent when they are in rut. I mean, like, they are angry animals. And I was on a dirt road, like a 2-track trail, you know, and right in the middle, I had bulls on both sides of me that were attacking trees and snorting at each other and stuff. And I have to admit, even in my truck, I was a little bit nervous because they really get angry. I mean, they really get angry. You don't want to mess with them at all.
Do they have phone service in there if you need to call for help?
In spots. It's real spotty. Some places there's reception, it's probably about 50-50 on reception.
Oh, some of these comments, Maria said she married an angry animal.
Oh.
Jeffrey Watt said, "Butt, give away the butt." Let's see.
Okay,
Red
so it looks
Kentucky.
like the antelope bud is going to be the next giveaway tonight.
And there's one for front antelope. Yep. I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
I like butts too, which you guys have probably noticed before looking at my drawings. I do more butts than most artists do.
Chalipa said he'd frame and mount it, but I'm not even going
Don't
there.
go there, Bob.
Nope.
It went through my mind too, and I decided I wasn't going to go there.
Nope. Oh,
So
that's
if
way
I'm not going to go there, you can't either.
too easy. And I bet we're not the only ones that thought it.
Yeah, yeah. People come in here for a reason. And the reason is that they think like me a lot of times. A guy filmed a wolf in the middle of a small town in Sweden. That's pretty cool.
Into what the middle.
We had the last year that I worked at the store downtown, we had a cougar on the loose in town. And he was over by the college by some apartments, and it came over on the phone and stuff when they send the warnings out over the phone, with a little emergency sound and stuff, that there was a cougar over in the area at the college. And then and I had just started working, so. And then about an hour later, they gave another destination on him. And I had to take the garbage out. And to take the garbage out, you had to go back behind the building in the dark to the dumpster. And the guy that I was working with when he got in, I said, I haven't taken the garbage out yet. And he was laughing at me. He says, oh, that cougar's long gone. Son of a gun, within 15 minutes, another warning came out. And it was for the street right behind the store. Same block and everything. So I was like, see, I told you I wasn't taking that garbage out there.
I thought where this was going was, well, I was going to say when you said it was by the college, I started to say what was newsworthy about that. You hung out across from the college all the time.
Yeah, Bob.
Danny said he didn't think much like you, but he enjoys hanging with different people.
Well, that's probably a good thing, Danny. That means that you're a lot nicer than I am.
Susan for SLC. Hello.
Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing okay over there.
Yeah, how's the weather down there, Susan? I heard there were tornado warnings or watches coming here tomorrow.
Oh, again? Okay, Danny.
Third Coast. That'll be the only bunny that Kenny has around, I guarantee you.
Yeah, or Danica, you can send me your mailing address on Facebook. I'm going to need it anyway for when I finish your painting, but send it to me on Facebook so I can send you this little bunny from Maria. Maria's getting it for you. If you are still in here, Danica. If not, I'll send you a message on Facebook. Oh, speaking of nice things, I got my Winky today.
Mhm.
Winky being my one-eyed betta from Lisa at KG
Okay.
Tropicals. I got him today, so there'll be a video coming out probably tomorrow, an unboxing video.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. He was a little bit cold when he got here, but um, I think he's looking good. Yes, he's a one-eyed betta, and his name is Winky. Actually, the first Winky she was going to give me passed away before she got him sent. So, but this one's going to be Winky too. Benny Loco, hello. Thanks for stopping by.
She sent me two at one time, and one of them came in bad shape from the shipping. I mean, not from anything wrong, just from the stress. And it got a lot better, but then it passed just overnight. Suddenly it had all those tumors on it.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I've still got the other one, the scaled. I'm thinking about letting the one that I got from Amber, Big City Betas, Amber, make, because he builds a bubble nest all the time, tears it up and builds another one. I'm thinking about trying her over there and see how they do. Don't know what those would look like.
Okay, so I think the vote for the next drawing to give away tonight is for the antelope butt. Is that right, everybody? Is everybody okay with that antelope butt?
You just want to handle that bud again.
Yep. There was a hair hanging off of it, which means it's a hairy butt, right?
Oh my God. That was probably evidence of Mario being up there.
But let me pull up the picture of it. That's better than and trying to hold it up in front of the webcam because it just doesn't work very well. Well, kind of better. I got like a little tiny picture of it in there. So hold on. And then we'll give that one away. Then we'll give one more away just before the stream ends in an hour. But for this one, let me share the picture of it.
Who's that back there behind you on the furniture?
The puppy.
Looks like a koala.
It is a German Shepherd puppy, stuffed puppy.
Okay.
Jess Shrimp Granny sent it to me when I lost Buddy.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
My little German Shepherd puppy.
Haven't seen it in a while, or noticed it in a while.
So, did I pull it up? Yep, that's the antelope butt. Are you whispering to Yazzie?
Yes. He was behind me, so he'd behave, and he jumped down. He's not supposed to jump out of this chair. He's proud of himself.
Okay, so we are going to give away the antelope butt, if that's okay with everybody. We're giving away butt art tonight. Pronghorn butt, yes. So the rules for anybody that just came in and wants to get in on the giveaway is I have a random number generator, and I'm going to set it for 1 to 75. And everybody gets one guess and one guess only after I say start. And whoever comes closest to the number that the generator picks without going over will win. And it doesn't matter where you're at. I can send it to any country because they're just like little cards. And I just drop them into like a greeting card, note card thing, and I can ship them anywhere. So, and we're going to do this antelope butt. So I'm going to type start. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that.
Did you say the number between 1 and 75?
Yeah, I'm going to set it for 75, 1 to 75.
That's
Because we
what
have
I
over
wrote.
40 people in here right now. And if you set it for 1 to 50, then there's going to be too many chances for ties. Which, if we do get a tie, we just do a tiebreaker. But it's still easier to just not do that. Okay. So I'm going to type start. Everybody ready to pick a number? Remember, one guess only, between 1 and 75. Did you want a number this time, Bob?
I'm going to sit it out.
Okay. And I'm thinking for the last giveaway, for the end of the show, I might do the baby buffalo. Look at all the lurkers.
I know, right? I don't think I know Ben Loco.
He's on one of the art streams that I go to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just seeing who I know and who I don't.
Oh no, he's on the King Frostmare stream. I couldn't remember which one he was on. I knew him.
Hey, Foxy.
I'm sorry, she is on.
I started to say.
Screwed up right and left here, aren't I?
I was thinking female, but yeah.
That's okay. 90% of people, until they see one of my streams, thought I was a guy. So,
Really?
So it all comes out in the wash.
Okay, stop. Okay. What are you doing? Let me show Pam how you're acting.
Okay, does everybody have a number in? What's Yazzie doing?
He got down and then he's tried to start a fight with a cat. Now he's wanting back up. He's being a little brat.
Yazzie.
Hey, Merritt.
Oh, hey, Merritt. Hi, BCFR. Okay, so we are going to generate a number here. So anybody who hasn't got a number in, this is your last chance. Because I'm going to generate a winner here. So I pulled the random number generator. And here we go. I'm going to hit generate. And then we got to go back and see who won. Number 20. So let's see who got closest to number 20 without going over.
Colette's got 12. Patty's got 18. Benaloco's got 14.
So far, it looks like Patty.
Yeah. That's what it looks like to me.
Yep, I don't see anybody closer than that. A bunch of them that just barely went over.
Yep. So close.
Okay, Patty, congratulations. If you would send me your mailing address, and I'll put my email in here, and send me your mailing address, and in the subject line put antelope butt, and then your mailing address. And I'll type in my email here to send it to.
I just thought of some way you could use that in a sinister plan, Patty. I'll share it with you later.
Oh no, Bob, don't do that. Okay, there's my email. Or Myrtle got it too. So copy and paste my email because if it's spelled wrong, it will not go through. Put but in the subject.
Thank you, Michael Long.
So Patty got the butt. And I think the last giveaway that I'm going to do is the buffalo calf. But I won't do that until right before I shut the stream down at 11.
Got a super sticker, Pam.
Oh, I did. Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
I missed something vulgar. Let's see, I put.
You missed something vulgar? Oh, no.
Oh, Madul said I'd put but on the subject and see if it clears the spam filters. If it's
I got it.
if it's Pam's mails, I bet it will clear.
Yeah, I know, huh? I didn't get it yet.
Uh-oh. Yazzie, come here. Come on. Oh, gosh. Such a varmint.
So did you send it already, Patty? I make sure I get your address. Or you could just put antelope in there.
That's not as much fun.
Oh, thank you, Benaloco. That's very sweet. Thank you. I have to have, does Daniken have some good ghost stories? I've got some really good ghost stories. But then every time I start telling about things that happened to me, then people get scared and tell me that they can't sleep.
That's their problem. Tell a real scary one. Angel of Mercy, right? Thanks, Benaloco.
Yeah, I'll have to have Daniken on sometime to tell his ghost stories.
I'm trying to think if I've
I see
heard.
people, all the time saying, well, I wish I could see a ghost. Or how many of you go out ghost hunting? And I'm like, it's not so cool when it actually happens to you. I mean, as you live with it every single day. And I got an email here that says but doing the butt. So yep, that's from Patty. So I got that.
Thanks, Murphy.
Yeah, seeing ghosts and living with ghosts is not really that cool when it's in your house and it's almost every day. And you never know what's going to happen next. It's not as much fun as it sounds like. Hi, Raven. How are you?
I was trying to remember if the one you told about when you were younger and you went out in the desert, your dad was involved and there was a cave with artifacts or something. Am I mixing up three different stories? Maybe.
There wasn't a ghost, though, but yeah, we dug up a cave that had like a body in it.
Yeah, that was spooky. I put dead bodies right up there with ghosts. I mean,
but it had been dead for like thousands of years, so that makes a difference.
I have no idea how long the ghost, the spirit, or whatever. Don't know that yet.
Benaloco says she lived in a haunted house for 6 years.
Oh wow.
I lived in one for about a year and a half. It's where you kind of get used to it and it doesn't scare you so much most of the time. Every once in a while something would happen that would like make me jump or give me a really creepy, scared feeling. But most of the time I just kind of learned to kind of shrug my shoulders and keep going on with my day. That's the other misconception that a lot of people have, I think, is that paranormal things happen at night. It might be scarier at night, but believe me, stuff happens during the day too.
I think a lot of the paranormal stuff is just kind of setting the scene when it's at night.
Mike says he had a mischievous one. I had a mischievous one in the kitchen. It was kind of like, it was funny because the house was divided up into ghost zones. The one in the kitchen was a poltergeist, and it was always moving stuff. It would take stuff and put it in weird places. Um, Sometimes I'd get up in the morning and all the cupboards would be standing wide open. And there was one night though that a cupboard door slammed really violently in the middle of the night, and that got me right up. And I ran into the hallway, and my daughter met me in the hallway because it had gotten her right up too. We'd both just gone to bed. And to get to the kitchen light, you had to walk through the dark living room. And we're both standing there in the hallway, and I'm like, go turn on the kitchen light. And she's like, no, you go turn on the kitchen light. So we both just went back to bed. Because neither one of us wanted to walk through the living room to the kitchen to turn on the light. Yeah, that's what, there was more than one morning when I'd wake up and go out in the kitchen and all the cupboards, top and bottom, would be standing wide open.
Mm.
And one time, like the marble rolling pin got flipped into the sink. That was in the middle of the day. And one time my son and I were standing in the living room. We looked over to the kitchen, and on the kitchen table, there was a salt shaker. And I'm going to show you guys. It was like, here's the kitchen table. My hand's the kitchen table, right? Flat. And we looked over in the salt shaker. Both of us were looking at it. It was like that. The salt shaker was sitting on the table like that. And then it just kind of went back and like rocked back and forth a few times until it settled back into place. And that was in the middle of the day. So stuff does not always happen at night.
Something happened to me the other day, and I don't even remember it that well because it mainly just pissed me off. That I was in the kitchen and something fell over, or I dropped something, or I set it back up, whatever it was, and then something else rolled or something, and I'm like, did I knock that over too? And I'm like, damn, can't get whatever I'm doing done for making mistakes. And then something just literally fell off that I wasn't near fell off, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not me. So I never had that happen here before, so it was weird. That was just the other day.
For the first month, probably a good month that I lived in this house, I just thought I was going nuts. I thought I was like being super forgetful and stuff because stuff happened. Like I remember came in the door from a bike ride, and we had stopped at the convenience store on the way back, gotten some sodas, and I set my I just had my bank card in my pocket because we were riding the bikes. And I took it out of my pocket and set it on the table and went back to the bathroom and came out, and my card was gone. And we tore the house apart, and I found it, like the next day, I found it in the china cabinet inside of a bowl in the china cabinet. And I just thought I was going nuts. I thought, God, you're really losing it. Why did you put it here? What a stupid place to put it. And, just stuff like that. And then I couldn't go to sleep unless I had the radio on, and on fairly loudly. And all this stuff was like, in my mind, I was covering up and making excuses for what was happening because I didn't want to acknowledge it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's definitely what I was doing. And then one night I went to bed, and I had just pulled the covers up, and Mario was a kitten, and Megan always took him into her room and shut him in her room at night. took him to bed with her. And but I heard Mario come in the room and purring up a storm. And he jumped up on the bed, and I felt him walk across the bed, and he laid down on my legs. And I reached down to pet him. At the same time I was reaching, it hit me that, okay, number one, he's not this heavy. This was a heavy cat. And number two, he's locked in Megan's room. And about that time, my hand hit nothing. And I jumped up and turned the lights on, and I slept with the lights on for about 3 nights until I finally decided, I'm not going to let it scare me. I'm not going to let it scare me. But that is what changed my mind, opened up my mind to the other stuff that was going on. Because you can make excuses for noises or cover them up with music. And you can think you're going nuts when stuff keeps getting moved. But you can't make any excuses for feeling something laying on you. You know what I'm saying? Your mind can't come up with an excuse for that. So once I accepted that had happened, then all the rest of the stuff started clicking in place. All the other stuff that was happening in the house started making sense, and I realized why I had to have the radio on at night and all that stuff.
The only thing that's laid on me in a while is Jazzy.
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 Oh, Patty sent me $5. Thank you.
Thank you, Patty.
Yeah, see, now I just kept Maria up for the rest of the night. Just by briefly talking about stuff.
Yep. Somebody just pinned one of my comments in a stream. I'll have to go see what that was about. I hope it's a good thing.
But most of the time, the stuff didn't scare me. And I'd see shadow people, and I'd hear boots walking around in the kitchen and stuff, and the cupboards would open and shut, and you could hear dishes rattling in the cupboard, like somebody was moving dishes around. But they never broke anything, which that was a good thing.
Yeah.
And things would disappear and turn up in the weirdest places. And but the kitchen was most of the poltergeist activity, and the living room and hallway were mostly shadow people. Although there was something occasionally in the hallway at night that was really scary. And the bedroom and the bathroom and the computer room down at the end of the house were where the cat was. And the cat I totally got used to because it was friendly. I mean, I'd lay in bed at night and listen to it run around. You could hear the cat running around the room at night, playing. And sometimes I'd hear it jump up on the bathroom cabinet, because Bob, you can hear what the noise is when a cat jumps up on the counter.
Oh yeah.
There's no mistaking it. And a lot of mornings, probably at least 3 mornings a week, I would wake up in the morning and hear it purring on the pillow beside my head.
Yeah.
Danica, send me your address, because Maria bought you a little card of a bunny.
That's Sharpie has. I miss him coming in.
I know he's working different hours, so he's not able to.
Yeah. But he was talking about Zach and his stream this past weekend, the cat ghost.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're going to have to support.
Oh, very cool, Benny Loco. So, Maria, could you throw up that link for Desert or Dexter? I don't know how to pronounce that. That's Benny Loco. Can you throw up that link for me? For anybody that wants to sub.
Oh, investigations and what is that word?
Urbexing? I think that's urban exploring type stuff. I think. I'm not positive.
I learned a word.
That's good, Bob, because you only seem to know a few.
Pam,
Oh,
what was that? What was that, Yazzie?
Yazzie.
You see how Pam does me?
But the only time I ever saw a ghost where, besides the shadow people, you could see the shadow. I'd see the shadow people once in a while, especially like if I was sitting at the kitchen table and I could look down the hallway, I would see a shadow of a person walk between the bathroom and into the computer room and stuff quite often. Did I just ask someone to throw up? No. Oh, throw up a link. I
Oh,
spit it right out there.
I thought when you said Yazzie, but I think GRB knows who Yazzie is.
But one time I saw an actual like apparition where I could see the clothing and everything. And that was when, and I know I've told this before, but my daughter Courtney had come over and we were going to go to town. And we visited for a while and then we went out to her car and her car was in the carport. And sitting in the carport, you could look up a little bit into the living room. And she just started the car and we both looked up and we watched a man walk in front of both the living room windows and out of sight. And you could see his clothes, couldn't really see his face, but you could see his clothes and everything. I mean, it was like a full body apparition. And we didn't say anything to each other. We just looked at each other and she said, "Are you ready to go?" And I was like, "Yep." And we got like halfway to town and she looked at me and she says, "You saw that, right?" I was like, "Yeah." And that's all we ever said about it. Because by that time stuff happened like in front of the kids and everything all the time. So we just didn't really make a big deal out of it, but we both saw him.
And you don't think
Urban
anybody was
exploring.
in
Yeah,
there?
that's what I figured. It was probably urban exploring. Yeah.
You don't think anybody was in there and came out when you left?
No, no, nope, not a chance.
Okay.
It was one of my ghosties, but this time I could see him. But most of the time, like I say, it didn't really bother me. There was something every once in a while in the hallway that bothered me at night in the hallway. Have you ever like gone someplace where it like the air felt like really hard to breathe, just really heavy, like where you can't hardly even breathe, and just like there's a big weight on you. That's what the hallway would feel like sometimes at night.
Hey, Big J.
Hey, Big J. And I remember one time when my son was staying with me, he got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and something grabbed his shoulder when he was walking down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Something came up behind him and grabbed his shoulder, and he let out a scream.
I would have screamed and shouted and danced and all that stuff. That's scary.
Another time he was going to throw Megan was gone for the night at a friend's, and he was going to put Mario in Megan's room to keep him out of trouble because Mario has always been a little shit. And he had Mario in one hand and was reaching for the doorknob to open up her door and put Mario in her room. And he almost touched the doorknob and it turned by itself, which kind of scared him. He was like, "Mom." "Oh, Mom." But anyway, yeah, I could go on and on and on and on stuff that happened at that house. But like I say, most of the time it didn't bother me. There was just a few things that scared me once in a while. Most of the time I just look at it and go, "Oh yeah, there it is."
I think we're about to get some storm. I hear thunder, I think. Yazzie, stop. Those cats are going to... Shh.
Yazzie.
One's just
Nice,
walking by. Dharma's walking through the room and he's getting after her. You're brave when you're with me. He forgets though, and he runs after them, and then they turn on him. Yep. Better leave the kitties alone. Jeffrey, you better get you something to eat. That dog will go back to sleep.
Maria's going to make a peanut butter and jelly Sammy.
Ooh, make a peanut butter and mayo.
Oh, no. That just sounds gross.
They're good, though. On sourdough. Poor Yazzie. Yep. It's got it rough. I've been sitting back so I could kind of see if I could see those new Lacostamus, and I see two of them. They come out and play, but not with each other. And the third one I haven't spotted unless it's in a cave. I'm sure they're fine. What am I getting?
I know. Peanut butter does not sound good.
Oh, because
I know peanut butter.
not really mayo. I like the salad dressing. People think of like Caesars, but it's not. It's just plain salad dressing. Yeah, the mayonnaise salad dressing.
Yeah.
I don't care for mayonnaise. It doesn't have that much flavor, but I love salad dressing. I didn't want
One of my friends used to eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Oh yeah, when we were kids, we
That's
loved
just
those.
gross.
No, it's good. Pam, you haven't lived till you've had a peanut butter and mayo. She's a Raven said her uncle ate it. And it was gross. Miracle Whip, yeah. That's the best salad dressing. JFG has good salad dressing too. That may be a local brand. I don't know if that's national. Like JFG Coffee, they make other products. I know they have a factory up in Knoxville.
If I have peanut butter, I just want peanut butter and jelly. I don't want mayonnaise on it or bananas.
The Elvis special. Okay. Yazzie's really picky about what he eats. He likes weird things too. I have to hand feed him or get him started by hand feeding him sometimes.
Mario's real picky. He won't eat anything but cat food or cat treats. He'll come running over and want to see what I have in my hand. But if I give him a piece of anything, he won't eat it.
Well,
He'll just smell it and look at it and walk off.
Somebody else only wants to eat cat food, and most of the time I can accommodate that, but needs to be eating some dog food too.
If dogs eat cat food, then their poo smells like cat poo, and that's not a good thing.
None of mine smell good anyway, so it doesn't bother me. The guy that was putting in the hot water heater replacement today stepped in it twice out by the driveway on the other side. I'm like, don't get out there past the driveway, and he did.
Oh no. I bet he wasn't happy.
Well, he wasn't, but I told him. One time didn't teach him, he went out again. I go out there for a reason. Mike said that Doug Gray is right. Bob is an Elvis impersonator. I wish. If I put on one of those white jumpsuits with the spangles, and dyed my hair, I probably could do a decent Elvis in later years. Not the singing. I'd have to pantomime the singing. Doug Gray loves to send me stuff about Elvis. All the time. He tells people in chats that drive a pink convertible, 60-something convertible Cadillac. Kinds of stupid.
My mom had a pink Cadillac for a while.
Don't tell me she was in, what you call it? They used to give them pink cars if they sold.
No, she didn't. She didn't do any of the selling stuff.
Mary Kay? Was it Mary Kay?
Yes, I think it was Mary Kay, but no, my mom didn't sell anything.
One of my
That
sisters
was her
got
first
into that.
Cadillac she got was a pink one, and then the next one she got was like turquoise and white with a white interior. I remember that one.
One of my sisters only got some cheap dishes. That's as much as she wanted selling Mary Kay.
I had a Tupperware party one time when I was 19, but only because to give the party at my house, which was way the heck out in the country, and hardly anybody came. And I told the girl it was going to be that way because I lived too far out in the country. But she wanted to do it anyway, and my gift for giving the party was a Betty Crocker cookbook, which I still have. So
That's not too shabby.
yeah,
My mother used to do those too, but it's when I was real little. We had all like the salt and pepper shakers, and of course the bowls that you could seal,
yeah,
all that stuff. Plastic spatulas, remember those? What they look like?
yeah.
Oh, here's one of them out. Let's see if I can
I
get.
think that's one of the things. I don't think is Tupperware still a thing?
I don't know. Stephanie's got these fish spoiled rotten because that one's watching me. He's still out. Let's see if I can turn this around. There we go. Yazzie, you hit my hand. Stop. Gosh. It's not all about you.
And the other thing I remember my mom used to do that I don't think is a thing anymore is the green stamps. Remember the green stamps?
Oh, yeah, SNH green stamps.
S&H green stamps.
He just ran behind a plant, but he'll come back out. Yeah, we would drive from Athens like an hour and a half up to Knoxville. This is pre-interstate days, of course, and get something stupid like, and she wouldn't know what she wanted to get, my mother, and I would go across the street. She'd go twice a year, and one time was always like in the summer, so I would go and buy my school stuff. I had a paper route, and I would go in the shopping strip and buy stuff from Knoxville to wear to school. They did have some pretty cool stuff though with green stamps.
The only thing I remember in particular that she got was a set of 3 ducks, wooden ducks that hung on the wall, and they were like wood, and then they had metal wings in different positions. She had like a set of 3 of them behind the couch.
Did she have to order them? Did you go to a store?
She ordered them.
You see, there was a store an hour and a half drive from us, so and of course gas was 15 cents or less back then. When I was 10, you can imagine. Well, you don't have to imagine. You remember.
Yeah.
But, yeah. There was some pretty cool stuff, and it was a big store. You know, people would go different places for gas or this or that because they want, what else gave them away? Grocery stores, maybe?
I think grocery stores. I don't know. I was kind of young then. I don't remember, but I know she had she collected books and books until she had enough to get what she wanted.
Yeah, paste them in those books.
Yeah.
I've done that before too. People would go where they had we give S&H green stamps here signs every time.
Oh, those ducks almost got me killed.
Oh my God.
Those ducks that my mom got from the green stamps because they were hanging on the wall behind the couch, and there was 3 of them. Like I say, their wings were in different positions, and she had them on the wall to where they were taking off and flying. And my dad was going to work one night and they got in a big fight and were screaming and yelling at each other. And he walked out to go to work and he slammed the door. And when he slammed the door, one of the ducks flipped upside down
Oh my God.
on the wall. And I was laughing my ass off. And he came back in. And I had tears rolling down my face and everything. And he just glared at me. Oh my God. I thought I was going to get killed.
Yes.
Because I'm sure he thought I was laughing about him like leaving and slamming the door. But I was laughing because the duck flipped upside down.
Were
Oh.
those like wood or pressed wood and had like fake brass metal on them?
Yeah. Yep.
I think my mother had those. Yep. And then she got into that. It was another thing that they did after that stuff when they didn't have green stamps. Home interiors. You ever hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Well, she's had a bunch of stuff of that. I would go to visit her when I lived in Florida, and I'm like, I like that. Where did you get that? And she said, oh, well, I can sell you one. I can get you one out of my catalog. So I used to have some of that stuff.
Yeah, I think that's what I've got a few of their Christmas decorations
Yep.
because they had some hand blown glass icicles. And for a few years, I would get a few boxes of them every year until I had enough to where I think I've got like 250 or something like that I put on the tree. So it looks like it's all dripping with icicles.
Yeah.
And they were different lengths, and some of them were like 6-8 inches long, and they were all hand blown glass, right? With these skinny little stems coming down into a little bubble at the bottom. And I was quite proud of those. And one year at Christmas time, I had given Courtney was little, and I gave her a plastic play set of characters of Aladdin from the movie Aladdin. That was one of her gifts. And and I'm telling you this for a reason. And one of Tucker's gifts was what was supposed to be a toy like a bow and arrow, but what do you call those ones that are kind of like that have a lot of pressure? Not a regular bow and arrow that you had to draw back, but you draw it back and like set it on a hook and then released it.
Oh, yeah. Somebody will know that.
I can't think of what they call them right now.
Crossbow?
Crossbow, yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a toy crossbow, but it had like 25 pounds of pressure. It would really shoot stuff. Or a compound bow, yeah, crossbow, I think. But anyway, so I given him this crossbow for a toy crossbow. And they'd opened up their gifts and were playing. And I took, I was looking at Tucker's crossbow. And the kids are all in front of me playing with their new toys and stuff. And I'm like looking at Tucker's crossbow thing. And it had little suction cup darts that you were supposed to shoot out of it, which Tucker quickly learned to replace with pointy, sharp things.
Mm.
But anyway, it had these little suction cups. Well, Courtney had this Aladdin set, and one of the things was a parrot, but it was flying. So I like fitted the parrot into the crossbow, and I held it up and caught it, and I expected it to do the little wafting thing, where it goes up and like that. But no, that sucker had some power behind it. And it shot straight as an arrow across the room and into the Christmas tree and broke one of my glass icicles.
And you were the mother at this time doing that.
And that was exactly it. There was like total silence. And Tucker looked up and he said, I'm glad I didn't do that.
Yes. Sure.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. If one of the kids would have done that, I would have killed him, but I did it.
Double standards.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hi, George.
I haven't been looking at the chat.
I've been just glancing at it once in a while. I'm sure I've missed a lot.
Oh yeah, gas stations used to give away stuff too. I remember that. You'd get a glass. Oh, and cereal used to have stuff in it. And I
Oh,
and I
yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember thinking, it wouldn't be wrapped up either. It would just be in there like a glass or something. And I'd be like, I wonder how many people handled this. When I was a kid, even, I'd be like, is this even clean in the cereal? Oh well, we all made it through it. Yeah,
Aquaballs says he's going live. Do you have it set up so we can post it, Aquaballs? Because I'm going to be on for only about a little bit less than 20 minutes. And then we can post your stream. I'm going to do my last giveaway here before too long. So my last giveaway for the night, I think, unless somebody says they want something else, I think I want to do the buffalo calf.
that'd be cute.
Which is, I'm going to show it here. Hang on while my computer. This little card here. The little drawing of the red dog, which that isn't a very good photograph of it. It's way too light, but everybody who's gotten something from me knows that the actual work is a lot better than the photographs are.
Yeah.
I'm not a good photographer. But anyway, that's the one that I'm going to give away in about 10 minutes. We'll give that one away.
This is like watching water boil for paint drying or grass growing.
What? Watching me?
For those picos to come out.
Oh,
I see two of them, but they're underneath rock.
they come out because I want to see them.
He did, but I didn't have the camera ready. Yazzy's over here ripping the flesh off my arms, wanting me to pet him constantly. Yazzy. Yazzy. He needs a belly rub.
Oh, Raven says her sister fed her mud pies, and she lived to tell about it. I gave my brother a gift because I started working when I was like in kindergarten. I started working out in the berry fields during the summer. And I bought my brother for his birthday, I bought him a, the first gift I got him one year was a slingshot. And he was outside playing with it, and the rubber band came off of one side and snapped back and hit him right above his eye, and he had to have stitches. Oh dear.
No, that hurt.
Yeah. And then another year I got him a old timer pocket knife, and I was playing with it. I was just like taking it and like whipping it into the ground, like letting it go and then stick into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't let go of it soon enough, and it was like stuck in my knee. I was like, ouch. But I didn't have to have stitches. I just like pulled it out of my knee and didn't tell anybody.
Gosh, it's a wonder you didn't get um, some kind of something. Lockjaw.
Tetanus.
Tetanus.
It was a brand new knife.
Okay.
Geek boy says his older sister sat on me and forced wet cat food in my mouth. Yuck. My younger brother used to pick on me in the mornings before school. My mom would work in the mornings at a restaurant. She would like open up. So we were by ourselves. And my older sister was 3 years older than me, and my younger brother was 1 year younger than me. But we were like, I think I was a freshman, but he'd gotten taller than me and started picking on me. And I remember this one morning he was picking on me, and he used to like pin me down on the ground and blow in my face, which
Ew.
just made me furious, right? So this one morning he'd been picking on me, and my sister stepped out of the bathroom, and she told him that if he touched me one more time, he was going to pay for it, right? And she went back in the bathroom and shut the door. And I was sitting in the family room, and behind me in the kitchen, my brother was standing at the kitchen sink. And I was sitting there, and this light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, Steve, leave me alone. And my sister came busting out of the bathroom and ran right past me where I was just sitting there. And my brother was standing at the sink saying, I didn't touch her, I didn't touch her. And she just held him. Oh, that was so mean of me. Oh, dear.
Shocked.
So I know a lot of you think that I'm just really sweet, but I'm not always sweet.
No, I never thought that.
Well, that's good. That's good.
We got to see its tail. It just stuck its tail out and then jerked it back in.
Is it like underneath the log there?
It's underneath those rocks right there, like right in the center.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. I could see, like, he's right, like, in the very corner.
There he is, right looking. He's right at the edge. His face is barely in the light.
Yep, I can see it.
He
And
came out.
I could actually see a little specks of color on him, but he's got to come out into the open.
I don't think the three of them know that there are others in there. I see that one, and I see another one over here under another rock formation. Like I say, the third one must be in the cave because I don't see it. I haven't seen it this whole time. It's probably on the. Oh, there it is. Start to see it's probably on that sponge filter, and that's exactly where it is. It's behind it. It's going out to the left of it. If we're looking straight at it, it comes and goes. There it is. It blends in so well. It's so far away too. I don't think I can make this zoom in. I don't know how, if there is a way. But that's where the third one is. All right. Yeah, so the three of them can't see each other at all.
Mike says his sister would graze on dog's dry food for snacks.
Ew.
I don't think any of my kids ever did that, but I did catch Courtney when she was about 2 years old in the utility room with her pants down pooping in the cat box.
When she was 10 years old?
No, when she was 2. She was about
2.
2.
I started to say. Right. used to do that all the time in the woods when we were kids on the farm. Didn't think nothing of it. Just use leaves to
Yeah,
clean up with.
I have gone behind many a sagebrush.
I don't know if you can see him or not. The one that's out, it's back on the back, right by the sponge, but it never comes all the way out. It went back. They'll be out partying tomorrow, I bet. Patsy, you feel like you weigh about 100 pounds.
Oh, I remember one time I was about 16 and I was extremely shy. And we'd gone arrowhead hunting in the desert. But instead of like southeastern Oregon where we usually went, for some reason we'd gone around Bend, which is a lot more populated. And we were going down this dirt trail and we all got out to hunt. We surfaced hunted most of the time. And it was in a lava flow, so there was like the sagebrush was like really short and stubby, like maybe 8-10 inches tall instead of being big sagebrush. And I had to go pee. So I told my mom, I said, I got to go pee. Where do I go? And she says, well, just go on the other side of the car. We were getting ready to move on to another spot, but she said, just go on the other side of the car and we'll wait for you. So I went to the other side of the car and I'm like squatted down on the ground with my pants around my ankles. And up over the hill behind the car comes this little sports car with a couple guys in it. And they laid on their horn and were waving at me and stuff while I was trying to pull my pants up as fast as I could. I wanted to die. And my mom and dad were laughing at me, and my mom and I was sitting in the back seat, and I was just dying, as mouth and dust. And my mom told me, she says, don't worry about it. You'll never see him again anyway. So we were following them down this dirt road. And they went through this great big mud puddle. And we had this old Dodge station wagon, and my dad went through the mud puddle, but he only made it halfway through and he got stuck. So we were trained to jump out and start pushing instantly when the car got stuck. So I'm at the back bumper and pushing, and those guys stopped and came back and helped push.
Oh, no.
So I had one on each side of me on the bumper. And I will never forget that because I just wanted to die on the spot. I just wanted to die, you know. It's okay. I don't need to live past this moment. Oh.
And I bet y'all were getting muddy too.
Oh my God, though my favorite uncle, my Uncle Alton, he was funny. Him and my Aunt Opal were on a trip and they had a pickup with a camper on it. And Opal had to go to the bathroom. So my uncle stopped along the road. It wasn't very well traveled, but he was on the road. And he stopped right on a curve, which I'm sure he did on purpose. Because she couldn't see around the curve, but he could. So she was like off on the shoulder of the road, squatting down, peeing. And he saw somebody coming down the road from around the curve.
Oh, gosh.
And he just like took his foot off the clutch and let the truck roll forward to where she was out there in the open by herself. She was pretty pissed at him.
Imagine.
Oh.
It's awful.
I guess it runs in my family, stuff like that.
It seems to.
Bad senses of humor. It's a family thing.
It's hereditary.
Yeah, yeah.
My mother used to say to tell me I was me. I wasn't. I wasn't a bad kid at all. Nothing like I am now. But she would say, "You're just like your GG daddy," and but she'd say the words, and I could barely remember him. But and then she'd say it's hereditary instead of hereditary, and I would try not to laugh. I knew that the word was hereditary. But she'd say it's hereditary. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, my Uncle Elton and my Aunt Opal, they were my favorites. They were so funny. My Aunt Opal, after my Uncle Elton passed away, my Aunt Opal came out to see me one time. And we decided to go to the beach. So we were all in the car going to the beach. And Jessica, my oldest daughter, she was about 15 or 16. She was like at that really painful age like I was when I had the peeing incident.
Yes.
But Jessie whispered to me that she'd started her period and she needed to stop at a store. So I whispered to my Aunt Opal, who was driving, I said, we're going to have to stop somewhere because Jessica, started her period, needs to get some tampons. So, and all this, we're whispering because, when you're that age, you're 16, you don't say stuff like that out loud, right? So we pull into the store's parking lot, and Aunt Opal stops the car and opens the door, and she looks at Jessica and she says, well, come on, Jessica, let's go get your pussy plugs.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I about died laughing. And Jessica about died. It was so funny.
See, I didn't even know anything about what those items were or anything till I was like 14 or 15. I mean, I would see them. I had three sisters and my mother, and I would try to figure out like what the hell is this? I mean, there was no internet or anything. Jesus, those were mysterious things.
Yeah. Oh my God, when my kids were little, one of my aunts came to visit, and she was my mom's sister, and her and her husband were like extremely religious and very straight-laced, right? And my mom had come to see me, and then they came over to see my mom and my family and stuff. So and my kids were little, like Tucker was probably 5 or 6, and Courtney was about 3. And Mom had brought my cousin, or not my cousin, my niece. Mom had brought my niece with her, and my niece was a teenager, and she had started her period. So I had a box of Kotex for her. Excuse me, everybody in chat for saying this, but anyway, she asked me what to do with them, like the used ones, and I had told her to put them in a paper bag and take them out and put them in the burn barrel. Well, my aunt came to visit, and they were getting ready to go, and we were all out in the carport talking, and I looked over my aunt's shoulder, and behind her, playing on the ground in the carport, was Tucker and Courtney, and they were playing with the army men. They had their armies set up, and they were throwing rolled up Kotex at each other's army.
Oh my God.
They had gotten out of the burn barrel, and I'm like,
oh God.
I was looking over my aunt's shoulder and praying that she didn't turn around and look. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, don't look, don't turn around. Oh dear. They were using them for bombs. Yeah.
Well, they probably look like a battlefield.
Oh dear, I shouldn't have told that story. Okay, with that, I'm going to do my last giveaway. And then we're going to shut the stream down before I totally ruin everybody's night with my stories. My bad stories. Okay, last giveaway is going to be for. What am I doing? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay.
You're going to take it off of my non-existent Plecos.
Okay, let me see. Here we go. Okay. The last giveaway is going to be for this little tiny drawing of a buffalo calf or a red dog. Is there a way that I can undo the last couple stories that I told and not tell them?
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay, so we're going to give away the buffalo calf, and everybody knows the rules. It's going to be a number between 1 and 75, and you get one guess apiece, and whoever comes closest without going over wins the card. It doesn't matter where you live. I can send it anywhere in the world. I've sent them to Australia and England and New Zealand and everywhere. So everybody's eligible to win. And wait for me to hit start, and then we'll pull up the random number and generate it and find the winner. So I'm going to type start.
Hi, Jess. Oh.
1 to 75. Did you want me to number in, Bob?
No.
Okay. Yes, good luck, everybody. And this is for the little red dog.
Hey, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Welcome back, Danny.
Xanadu. There's a lot of people that were lurking. You can always see the lurkers when you do a giveaway.
Hey, Bluefish.
Bluefish has a package coming too to be watching for.
Ginger's still hanging around. Look at that.
Well, she's got to try to win that card.
Yeah. 500 of them's not enough.
She doesn't have 500 of them.
That's what it looked like when I was at her house. Waiting on her to come back.
Did you take any of them?
Pam? Why would you ask me that in front of her?
Because you said there was 500, so she probably wouldn't notice if there was one missing.
Apparently she hasn't. She said she didn't have 500 yet. $504, Myrtle said. Approximate numbers only. These rainbows have about swam themselves out waiting on a bloodworm.
Well, yeah, they probably you're getting ready to feed them since you're just sitting there in front of the tank.
They had some pellets early today. You guys will eat in a bit. Not to worry. Those platies were a little bit leery of them, but they get right in there and knock them out of the way and jerk food away from them now. Feisty. Fun part's going to be getting some of the bloodworms down past these guys to the to the
To the
Plecos.
Yeah.
I've got wafers I can get down there for sure.
Okay, has everybody got a number in? I'm going to go over to the, oh, there's one more number. Anybody that doesn't have a number in yet, throw one down. Because I'm going to switch over to the random number generator now. Okay. Okay, I'm getting ready to hit the generate button. And here we go. Wow, it didn't hardly move. Number 22.
Rigged.
22. So we got to scroll back up and see who came closest to 22 without going over. Let's see.
BJ, Big J's, Big BJ's. Big J's has 22.
Oh, on the nose. Let's see if anybody else got it.
Nope.
And nope, looks like Big J got it. And I believe I have his address. Let me double check here. I'm pretty sure I've sent him some winning stuff before.
He's forwarding his stuff here right now.
He's forwarding everything to your house.
Yeah. No, Geek Boy, I think the first one was under the number, but not over. I can't remember.
Yep, I got it. Unless you've changed addresses from your Bakersfield one, I have it. So you don't need to worry about sending me your address. And I will get the little buffalo calf in the mail for you. Congratulations.
Oh, I saw Aqua Boss went live.
Oh, okay, yep. And it's that time. I need to get off of here now. So thank you everybody for coming and putting up with my stories. And oh, Kat, yes you did. I gave away 3 tonight, and you just missed the last one. Darn it! But hello.
Okay.
So okay, so I'm going to get off of here, and thank you, Bob, for co-hosting. And thank you everybody for coming in, and thank you for the people that super chatted, and thank you Ginger for buying the auction drawings. And everybody have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Got a last super sticker from Peplin.
Oh, thank you, Peplin. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, everybody. Good night.
Bye.